Hi, I'm Steve. Welcome to How the Fuck Did I Get Here? This is going to be a podcast about me rebuilding my body, mind, and soul through decades of trauma, eating disorders, mental illness, feelings of, you know, that was been a thing for the last 5 years. We'll cover that here in just a bit. So, speaking of that, we're going to cover a lot of heavy stuff in this. So, at any point you need to step away for your mental health, please do that. I'd much rather you step away, go do something else on your phone. More importantly, go outside, get a little sunshine, wander through the forest, snow, whatever you've got going on in your neck of the woods right now. Okay. Maybe pick another episode. We will have some lighthearted ones, I promise you, because this shit is just too fucked up not to laugh at sometimes, if I can be completely honest with you. All right. So, where is here at this point in time in my life? Currently in the Quality Inn, Flagstaff, Arizona. Been here for coming up on 1 year. However, I've been living in hotels for the last, are you ready for this? 1,207 days. It's a lot. Yeah. It gets old really quick. Now, some of those days I actually had to spend in my car because rooms were just too expensive. I live in a tourist community, and it's hard to justify $350 on a room during holiday weekends, but we'll chat about that here in a bit. So let's do some quick math. 1,207 days, average about $75 a night if you include the weekends, equates to over $90,000 is what I've spent being homeless so far. And that, of course, makes it really fucking hard not to be homeless when you spend absolutely every dime and penny that you have to just survive. Now, I know some people are going to say, why didn't you go to the shelter? Not shelter material. I have too much stuff going on up in here to be able to handle that type of environment. One of them, I will tell you right now, CPTSD. But I've also been diagnosed with borderline personality disorder. That crossed with the CPTSD. I have a really hard time staying in what could be considered loud, violent situations. So I've been able to stay here in a hotel with my dog. And that's another thing. A lot of those places don't allow dogs, and it's just a lot safer for us, for me, to be in a hotel over these last several years. So this is in no way meant to be a pity party for yours truly in any way whatsoever. I found that me recognizing and truly acknowledging my trauma that I've been through ever since I was a little kid was so important to my healing and being able to move through. When you understand the depths and the physical connection that trauma can have to your body, mind, and soul, it makes it a lot easier to deal with. Now, I'm not a therapist. I am not a doctor. I'm just a survivor, somebody that's been through the fucking ringer and has made it when I really didn't want to be here. And that's been a lot over the last couple of years. We'll chat about that here in just a bit. But I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you and I are here to chat. And yes, well, my purpose is to selfishly help me be better in my life. My goal is to help you. I could do this without doing this, but I never really had somebody that came across during my lifetime that could explain what I needed to hear. I became that person for me, and hopefully I can become that person for you. at least help you connect a couple of dots. If I can do that, that's awesome. And I know it sound trivial, but if I can just help one person survive another day or survive another lifetime, then this will all be worth it. So the first episodes are going to be my audio biography, and you'll be able to find that on Substack. Please subscribe, share, like, and donate if you can. I'd truly appreciate that. Reason why we're keeping the first episodes on Substack is because they're going to be some pretty intense personal information that I'm just not ready to toss out into the full internet world. It will come, but yeah. And of course, the podcast episodes will be hitting YouTube and your favorite podcasting platform soon. Follow me for more details on your social media platforms. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, of course. Links for that down below. Now, another link that I'd really appreciate if you could use soon, is the GoFundMe page. Started a GoFundMe. That'll be down below. If that's not down there quite yet, you'll be able to find my Venmo information. So if you can help, I truly, truly appreciate it. One thing I've promised myself, and I'm promising you, all the money that I raise in the startup of this will go back towards mental health, especially here in the local Flagstaff area. It will also go back to animal shelters because I would not be here if it was not for my emotional support animal Cara right now. But that's a complete episode in itself. Well, my friends, thank you for stopping by. I'm really looking forward to this, whatever this turns out to be. Be good to yourself and others. Thanks.